Dear friends, in this video I would like to answer the question about the differences between two inflatable PVC jet boats Strela and Superjet.
That's good.
Here we have two models of boats, 470 Strela and 470 Superjet. Note that these two boats have absolutely identical tubes. Geometrical form of them is totally identical. Only differences are in their bottom, in their lower hulls. 470 Strela is mainly designed for universal usage. It already has a transom made for S-size outboard motor, and the boat itself already has a transom plate to set up a water jet engine. This boat is successfully used with outboard motors with the propeller in the rivers, where the usage of a jet engine isn't always necessary. If there is mostly enough water in the rivers and only some shallow places appear in the late summer, in August and September, then you can successfully use this boat with the propeller outboard motor and install the jet unit if necessary, whether you need it or not. And if you don't need it when you use this boat with the propeller motor, you will still have 10 cm advantage in height comparing with non-tunnel boats. Again, when you put the propeller motor on the boat Solar Jet Tunnel Strela, you get a 10 cm advantage in drivability over a boat without a tunnel. This boat has the minimal keel required for directional stability. And this is what it looks like. As you can see, this boat stays on its bottom. The tubes are just above it. On the other hand, 470 Superjet is mostly used for small rivers. And note that the lower part of the boat is flat. It means there is no rolling. The boat has flat bottom and two long canals. There's already a transom specifically made for a jet motor. Here we have an earlier version of it, and the transom is not yet detachable. Today, if you want to use a jet unit, you put on a detachable piece of a transom. If you want to use a propeller motor, you simply take this piece away. We will show you more differences in the lower sections by flipping these boats. Well, we flipped two boats, and please notice that the boat 470 Superjet has a relatively flat bottom, in the stern, in the middle and at the front. There is only a small keel at the front. It's made to provide the minimum directional stability so necessary for a water jet boat, so that there are no side drops or slips, so that the boat's behavior is predictable. The fundamental difference of 470 Superjet is the presence of two water canals that run along the entire length of the boat. Look, when you are driving in the shallow places, these parts are beginning to sail actually on the ground. The small amount of water is starting to pour into these canals, like this. And when the water moves, it gets in, the rush flow gets in the water collector, and this is enough to provide the smooth work of the jet unit. And thanks to this principle, the boat can be driven on the smallest places. 470 Strela. The hulls of this boat have classic V, although it's fairly minimal. What this boat is made for? This boat is mainly made for shallow waters and at the same time for some short waves. On the one hand, the hulls of this boat allow you to handle the short wave well, to handle some kind of a bed ripple. And on the other hand, the boat has a tunnel. You can always set up a jet unit here and successfully drive in some no-water places as well. So these are some principal differences of two boats. 470 Strela is the universal boat, propeller jet unit, and 470 Superjet is used with the jet unit and made for shallow places.